and on it goes. If you're asleep, please excuse my faults. The petrichor of a sour night on Sydney Road, 'cause all that we can find is all that we can find. On my way now, heading for a breakdown. See me on the way down and leave me out to dry. Out of my mind, falling by the wayside. Kiss me on my good side and leave me out to dry. If I meet my final defeat and I fall at your feet, I'd only wait down, my dear. Just pass me by. Maybe I will see you in a little while, but I doubt that I'll see you clear. 'Cause all that we can find is all that we can find. On my way now, searching for a shakedown. See me on the way down, leave me out to dry. Out of my mind, falling by the wayside. Kiss me on my good side and leave me out to dry. Kiss me on my good side and leave me out to dry. Cause all that we can find is all that we can find. Kiss me on my good side and leave me out to dry.
Thank you. Thanks for coming down early. My name is Riley Catherall, from Melbourne. Been over here for about, I'm not really sure what day it is at this point. I left home on the 24th of last month, and we've been through, Locke and I and Catherine and Brad have been through Sweden and Denmark, and now over here. Very fortunate, I do a lot of travelling for music. Many thanks to Locke and Brian over the years in the wilds. And I really like flying. I know a lot of people don't like flying, but I actually really, I think you have to really enjoy it to do the 24-hour flight over here. I don't like watching movies on the back of people's heads, so I often find myself just going through the notes part of my phone, which is where all the bad song lyrics go to die. And I put this song together actually when I was coming over last year, sort of, reflecting on how fortunate I am to travel for music, but oftentimes it's to the detriment of trying to keep things together back home, and just not knowing whether they all will be there when you circle back around. Actually, first time I played this song live was actually here about a year ago, so just fun. I don't know, do with that information as you please. I don't care. This is a song called Duty Free.
Graveyard shift, a red-eye flight, and somewhere behind me a child cries. A woman prays to a flickering light, but there's no God at 40,000 feet. And if there was, he ain't next to me. Just a family man with no wedding ring, holding his red like it's rosary. And when he gets back home to the place he used to know, he'll fumble around in the darkness for something he can hold. And a long way from here, when I'm finally coming down, will you be mine when I hit the ground? When I shuffle through security, I'll declare the man I came to be. And the last words that you said to me, that I still carry around, that I'm somewhere lost and yet somehow found. Never really sure what day it is, so I'll fill my bag with airport gifts, just in case I forgot again somehow. When I get back home, when there's nowhere else to go, and the stars on my ceiling are echoes from below, and somewhere in the light you'll pull the car around, will you be mine when I hit the ground?
It's always a funny moment at the end of that song, because it's a very short song. People are often unsure as to whether the song's finished or not. Like, do we clap? Is he finished? What I've realized recently is with my songwriting, I really despise writing bridges. So it gets to the point after the second chorus, and the song needs a C-section. Not like a real C-section, but like a C-section. And it's easier to just stop the song. And you'll find I put a record out a couple of weeks ago, and that song is on it. And there are 10 songs on that record, and I reckon one of them has a bridge. Just really despise. This next song is an old one from a time when I really hated writing choruses. You lucky dogs. Had like a real vendetta against, I don't know, whatever. This is a song called Robin. It's about not keeping beautiful things in cages. To my Robin, queen of the night, may the morning bring light to your breast and the fire that's inside. May your wings be
my robin, queen of the season. May they all hear your call from afar, their own voice and reason. Take your heart to every stage in the heart, like color that grays on my robin, queen of the season. To my robin in faraway skies, may you always remember me here, but don't look behind. May I hear your song on the wind, may the sun set, rising your wings, oh my robin in faraway skies.
Thanks so much. I'm hyper aware that there are a few people in this room who've seen me play quite a lot over the last week, so I'll try and play a couple of different songs and tell some different jokes. I've realised when somebody says to me, you've got a half-hour set, I immediately go, that's like 5 or 6 songs. Whereas I think that most people who haven't sort of been inducted into playing on stage by Lachlan Bryan would think maybe that's 8 or 9 songs, because you have to allow quite a lot of shit talking in between the songs. Something I've learned from Locke, he's the very best at it. And I mean that endearingly, obviously.
If you did Graceland recently.
Hey, that's a great idea. Let's do that. This is a song I didn't write. And I can't talk about it because I didn't write it.
Will the Mississippi Delta shining like a national guitar? Well, I'm traveling the highway down the river through the cradle of the Civil War. I'm going to Graceland, Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee. I'm going to Graceland. Poor boy pilgrims with families, and we are going to Graceland. And my traveling companion, he's 9 years old, and he's a child of my first marriage. And I have reason to believe we all will be received in Graceland. She comes back to tell me she's gone, as if I didn't know that, as if I didn't know my own bed. Oh, as if I never noticed the way she combs her hair off her forehead. She says losing love is just a window in your heart. Everybody sees you torn apart. Everybody sees the wind blow. Oh, Graceland, I'm going to Graceland. Poor boy pilgrims with families, and we are going to Graceland. In my traveling companion, he's ghosts and empty sockets. I'm looking at ghosts of empties. And I have reason to believe we all will be received in Graceland. There's a girl in New York City, she calls herself the human trampoline. Whenever I'm falling for, I'm toppling in turmoil, I say, oh, so this is what she means. She means we're bouncing to Graceland. Maybe obliged to defend every love, every ending. Maybe there's no obligations now. For reasons I cannot explain, still some part of me wants to see Graceland. She says losing love is just a window in your heart. And everybody sees you blown apart. Everybody sees the wind blow. And oh, Graceland, I'm going to Graceland. Poor boy pilgrims with families, and we are going to Graceland. I'm going to Graceland. I'm going to Graceland. I'm going to Graceland. Going to Graceland.
Thanks so much. I was over here a few years ago, touring with Lachlan Bryan and the Wilds, and after which I spent about 6 weeks in Germany by myself. And it was the first time that I was really spending some alone time after going through a pretty nasty breakup. And I was in Germany and I don't speak German and I was flat broke, so I was feeling very, very alone for 6 weeks. Didn't even have a guitar actually. And so I spent 6 weeks just sort of wandering around, looking at all the things you had to pay money to go into and just convincing myself I didn't have to see that. And I was sort of, whilst I was doing that, I was just sort of jotting some ideas down into the notes part of my phone, which is where a lot of things do go to die, but fortunately this song came out of that, and I put it to music when I got home. And it's off my last record, and I think it's perhaps my favourite song on that record, which is important. This is a song called Germany.
I'm a different man in every city that I've been. You wouldn't like me in the ones that I've been sleeping in. You're not close enough to hate me anyway. How's that hell you used to keep me in? Oh, love's the word I've heard said once or twice. When lovers fall, when lovers die, when lovers fight. The air is vacant though I'm someone loosely waiting to fall asleep to an alibi. But I woke up in a mess with December on my breath. Melatonin pulled me from a high. So I broke down in Cologne to a girl I didn't know and asked her if she'd have my love tonight. There's a place round here I've heard where lovers go. She took my hand, she took my soul, and she stole my phone. You're too far away to care about me anyway. Where's the harm in what you'll never know? Please forgive me if I act a little insane when I jump the fence to cross at sharper blades. Tear my insides out and sign up for a liquor drought, or just one more to see the day away. Now I'm sleepless in my chest and I'm penniless at best, becoming all the things you used to hate. So broke down in Berlin where the scars are colored in. Here's my last 2 cents for saving face. And the company I keep is a wine to get to sleep and drown out all the noises in my chest. But this bed, it isn't mine, and it's someone else's wine. So does not a prison cell like it. So I tore my halo off in a bar in Dusseldorf. It's buried somewhere you never find, with a taste for things I've borrowed and a hint of fuck tomorrow. I wonder who might have my love tonight.
Thank you. Alright, I got time for one more. Just want to thank the Pleasures for having me open. I'm going to be up with them playing with less strings in a little bit. Thank you, Nick, on sound. Thank you to the Green Note and Emmy and Izzy and for you guys for coming down early. This is a that's me going up my nose this whole gig. Yeah, I have a new record out, and it's out the front if you feel like picking one up. I said this last night, and I'd spent the entirety of today walking around trying to find a laundromat because I brought 3 pairs of undies, 3 shirts, 3 pairs of socks, 1 pair of shoes, and I'm here for 3 months. The reason for that is because we didn't have enough luggage for me to bring any clothes over. I only brought merch. This isn't even my guitar. So if you feel like picking up any sort of merch that would really validate me, my choices that I made 2 weeks ago. But this is a song off the new record. It's a song called Like a River, and it's about how you lose somebody out of your life that you thought was going to be there forever. So you go to a place in your mind, like a place of refuge, where they still exist. Thank you very much. My name's Riley. I will see you in a little bit.
Used to think I knew this town till I lost everything I found here. Love was just a word that I threw around. There's a ghost on the train, and it knows me by name. I'd do anything to hear her say, it's just the rain, it's just the rain. One day I will walk the gardens with her, twilight easy on my soul. And if salvation was created by the sinners, then like a river, like a river, going on. I know I'll see her again, if it's in this life or the next one. And I still think about you now and then, and then, and again, and again. One day I will walk the back roads with her, and we'll sing gentle on my mind. It's where I'll find that mine was not all that haunted, and all I wanted was at the end of the line. When I finally walk the gardens with her, when there's nothing left to know, but salvation was created by the sinners, for the sinners, like a river, like a river. Going on.
Thanks a lot. Say so.